Hello, ladies. Hello. I hope. Well, you ladies know the drill. I hope you got up, you prayed, and you meditated. But most of all, on this Wednesday Wisdom, I want to come to you for a couple of reasons, ladies. Hello, cuzzo. Just coming on here randomly. I wanted to clear up some things on my pop-up shop that we are collaborating with here in the building. It was just in my spirit to get on here and clear up my post and to make it known my agenda. Not that I have any reasons to clear up anything, because when you have an objective and you know the underlying reason for doing something is good and not for the evil, then you really don't have to apologize. But I do, because I know in this culture right now where everyone's wanting to lash out. Hello, cousin. Thank you for the love. Where everyone's trying to lash out and trying to represent something other than God. I came on here to say that I represent kingdom. And my kingdom purpose has never had a color to it. And I just wanted to exclaim that, and I wanted to proclaim that. I also wanted to, again, clear up my post earlier with the name for the pop-up and give you a little education so that we can stop the confusion of anything what I represent. I represent kingdom. Kingdom. Oh, thank you, cousin. And my kingdom purpose goes on in anything I do. It's just sad that nowadays anything that can be done for the good, it can be looked at for the bad. So with that said, and without any further ado, because I got mountains to climb, guys, okay? So, but I wanted to come on here. First of all, I wanted to give you a word of wisdom. When you know your intent, happy Wisdom Wednesday, by the way. When you know your intent and you know your purpose, but most of all, you know that you are truthfully about what you are truly purposed to do in the earth, you have to know that there are going to be weapons that form. Those weapons will form only to stop the purpose that God has placed in your heart, in your life. But I want to encourage you. Always search your heart and your intentions. And when the rocks start to fly, guess what? Just put up your shield of confidence and faith and knowing that God is already protecting you from any weapons that try to form. So I just want to say that, let that be your words of wisdom today. I'm not coming on to preach, y'all. I'm just coming on here to just also give some glory and say how wonderful my day was. This pop-up that we are doing here at 8449 West Belfort, the name of it is called Black Wall Street Businesses. Okay, and I know a lot of people are, some people understand what Black Wall Street meant in a bad way. And then some people see it as a vision that the African Americans had, and they hold on to the good part of what Black Wall Street meant in Tulsa, Oklahoma, May 31st through June 1st, 1921. So I'm going to educate you guys so that you'll understand the content, that I am not opposing any other race. I believe we're all God's people. I believe that God is the author and the finisher of every faith. I believe Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good. So we're going to take what was meant for harm here on this day, 1921, and in 2021, oh wow. I just realized that, y'all. This is 2021, and that happened in 1921. Oh my God. Oh, wow. I want to take this and turn it for our good. Remember, we are talking about healing all through the month of June, and we're talking about Exodus 14, Moses leading difficult people. But we're also talking about the mind frame of people that have been through something, renewing their mind to get to promises. So with that said, again, I didn't come on here, y'all, to preach. Y'all know I can, but I didn't. I came on here to clear up that post and to inform you that this is an awesome event to come and support businesses in this building, not just Mosaic La Maison, guys. You guys know I have a thrift boutique here, and I am so proud of it. I thank God for it. I thank God for it, and I also just am excited. Hello. Who is this? Anderson Inspections. Thank you for joining me. I'm just clearing up that post that I post about our pop-up here this weekend at 8449 West Belford in Houston, Texas. I titled it Black Wall Street Businesses, and I said, we the people here at 8449 businesses. That included any race in this building. It didn't include to mean only Black people. Because why am I clearing all this up? Because there was some buzz around the building. Oh, you didn't include any other race. That's not the point. That wasn't my point. And I want to apologize for the misunderstanding, but unapologetic for the purpose in putting it that. You know, sometimes when you take a stand on what's in your heart and you do it for the good, you really don't have to apologize, but there are some sensitivities in the earth, and I understand that. So I am apologizing to not really understanding that I should have put a subtitle maybe, but I didn't think I was going to have to do that because I assumed we all understood Black Wall Street were businesses that got together, Black businesses, yes, that got together at one point. And I'm going to read just a little Google understanding of Black Wall Street. I actually Googled it before I came on here because I said, Lord, give me a way to clear this up and not apologize for my heart in doing this, because this is an effort that I'm making here at this building. God placed this on my heart to not only for me, but the other businesses that are in this building. But not only that, for small businesses that are out there, we are allowing small businesses, okay? The management here has been wonderful. He is allowing small businesses. If you're a small business here in Houston, he's allowing this weekend for you to come into our building and sell your products, okay, to our audience in this building. I thought it was a great opportunity, and I still believe it's an awesome opportunity. I trust God for the success in it, and my purpose was to make sure that we understood that it is hope in a community of people who are hoping to build legacies in business. And Black Wall Street relates to the same purpose that happened in 1921. However, it was, there was a terrible thing that happened to the Black businesses. They were bombed. There was a lot of destruction that happened, and it broke their spirits. But here we are in 2021. And yes, we are Black businesses. Yes, we are trying to come up in our communities. But look at what God is doing. He's doing a new thing. So that's why I called it Black Wall Street. Not because we're Black. Yes, we're Black people. Yes, absolutely. This happened to Black businesses. They had a dream. They had a vision. They worked together. So the whole representation of that was to represent people that normally, people think we don't work well together. Well, in 2021, we're trying to do what they did back then, but this time we are trusting God for the success of it, not for the destruction of it. We understand we are in a whole nother time in life. We are inviting our Caucasian, our Hispanics, our Chinese, our Indian businesses, if they want to be a part of it, absolutely. And for the next pop-up, I will definitely be more sensitive to conveying that as such, so that no one gets that misunderstanding. I am not I'm not that kind of person that, I understand that, yes, my life as a Black woman matter, but I understand God's purpose matters more to me. And for me, that means helping people. I'm a business owner in this building, and I have to hustle. Okay, y'all, let me show y'all. I literally walked into the store the other day before I got ready to do some marketing, and look what I found. Hustle, okay? I'm a hustle business owner, okay? And I know how hard it is. I've been there. And that's the thing. God has placed me so authentically to help people that sometimes in my innocent way of looking at things and just wanting to share my heart, sometimes that can be misunderstood. So I'm not going to change who I am. I'm just going to try and be less, I guess, quirky. Scars, no beautiful pieces. But I am still going to push for small businesses. And when I get this opportunity to extend it to a small business that is out there, you're in your home, you're cooking pies, you're hustling in the street. I know what it's like. Before I got in this building, man, I was hustling, okay? And I'm still hustling, okay? I still, hit the streets, pass out flyers. Anybody in this building will tell you I'm the hardest working thrift lady in this building, okay? I'm the only one. But the point of the matter is, I wanted this to be a collaborative effort for inside of the building, for that woman or that man that is outside in their car trying to hustle a t-shirt or walking down the street trying to get somebody to buy something. I wanted to give him an opportunity to see what he can do if he was stable for a moment. And I thank God that the management here opened this opportunity up for a small business that happens to be Black, okay, in this area. But again, if you're a white business, you can come and you can be part of the pop-up. If you're a Hispanic business, you can come and be part of the pop-up. That has nothing to do with your race, okay? I thought it was a good opportunity for that small business, and I related it as a Black woman as the time where in our history, okay, to change the negative condensation of that, to try to repurpose the moment. Remember, my hashtag is God is thrifty, nothing wasted in the kingdom. So I looked at that as a thrift move, okay, to repurpose that in people's minds, okay? So I just wanted to come on. I wanted to clear that up. But also, before I leave, I want to read to you Google, because I Googled it, and you can do the same thing. Google, what is Black Wall Street, okay? And there, of course, there's a couple things that came up, but there is one that I feel like the Lord placed on my heart to share with you guys, okay? And it is, when you go to Google, it'll tell you, okay, people ask, okay? And this is under the people ask. Why is Black Wall Street important, okay? So with that said, I'm going to read this verbatim, okay? Verbatim means word for word, okay? So that it's not my opinion. This is what Google has got from people, but most of all, it explains why I named it this in the first place, why I'm unapologetically saying that I'm proud of that name to represent it in 2021. And again, it's an open forum for any race. But again, we cannot erase our past, but we don't have to drag our past into our future. We must move forward and get to promises, but sometimes we have to split a Red Sea. I mean by that, we have to see miracles happen with the change of our past, okay? God can do it. So with that said, without any further ado, because I got a Zoom call with the some of the vendors tonight, so I got to get off of here, guys. But I'm going to read it. So it says, why is Black Wall Street important? Black Wall Street, former by name of the Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma. By the way, I'm from Oklahoma, okay? God is thrifty. Where in the early 20th century, African Americans had created, get that word, they created a self-sufficient, prosperous business district. Okay? The violent incident, however, took a heavy financial toll on African Americans. Many homes and businesses were destroyed. Now that's a negative ending, and that's it for that. Okay, that's all it gave me in that little punch. But that said a lot. I don't want to end it on that note where it says many homes and businesses were destroyed. That's what I want to rebuke. in 2021. I want to do this a new way, guys, not with the mind frame that we cannot be Black people coming together and doing business. We don't have to block people out. What we're doing is saying we are not destroyed. We have come back better than ever, but most of all, we have unified with other races, but we're still representing the fact that we can come together as Black businesses, and we can do it with integrity. We can do it strong. We can do it in a way that we can welcome each other to be able to come together. And like it said, create self-sufficient, prosperous business district. That is my point. I am not going to apologize for saying Black Wall Street. What I want to do is to educate you on my heart and the intent to put those words out there. And if somebody's trying to relate that to me being, I'm going to use the word, I hate to use, racist, or, she'll fight the power of Black woman. No, sis. No, bro. I'm not about that. I'm about kingdom. Okay. My God loves every race and I represent him, but I cannot negate the fact that I am a Black woman. And in America's not going to forget that. But with that being said, all things must work together for our good. So I took this that was not so good, and in 2021, I'm making it work for the good as God has promised. So with that said, I just want to, hello, D. Hello. Thank you for joining me, beautiful. I'm getting ready to jump off of here. I just wanted to clear up some things on that post, my Black Wall Street pop-up. It's the real name of it is $20 in a Dream. And that name was given by my daughter. She actually wrote a beautiful poem when she was in high school. She's 30 years old now, but she was such a visionary then that God put it back in my heart to use for this pop-up because it represents, y'all know I have a thrift boutique. I'm always looking at God doing a lot with a little bit. So to call it $20 in a Dream, brought to you by Black Wall Street businesses, okay, I thought it was perfect for today's time, especially with us coming out of COVID, especially with people afraid of what's going to happen next. It just kind of, for me, it helps to set the stage of giving people hope that if I can do it, if God did it for me in my thrift business, if I'm out here, believing God for promises on used goods that are repurposed and in a world where people are thinking, they want nothing but the best and to look at thrift as less. If I can have hope, if I can trust God for the promises of bringing my abundance through this, then I want to give that hope to somebody else in whatever they're doing. Okay. So that was the whole purpose of that. So I just wanted to come and clear that up. And I also want to get in a cheap plug. Scars, y'all. But it is going down here. 8449 West Belford, Houston, Texas. This Saturday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, there's still 2 spots for a small business or someone who has a business, but you're a little afraid to see if you can really make it in business. You don't really know if your products are going to work. You don't know how to, gauge your audience. This is the perfect opportunity. Come pop up with us. $20 in a Dream is the name of the pop-up, but it costs you $50 to join us. $50 is nothing to test your business. If you're thinking, it's not enough time, too short of a notice, then I'm going to say you're afraid and admit that you're afraid. And until you get unafraid, you'll never be successful in failing, because failing is part of success. A lot of people can tell, you got to succeed. No, you got to fail in order to want to succeed, because you don't go in the store. You don't go into a restaurant full. You go into a restaurant hungry. And when you become a business owner, you have to have an appetite to hustle. So that $50 is your authentic hustle. Okay. So, but it's a great one because you'll have me as a curator. I am pushing this thing all the way through. I am feet on the street. I'm passing out. I don't have, let me see. I think I do. Look, y'all, I'm passing out the little flyers. Okay. I took it old school. Okay. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I promote on social media, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. social media, people are so distracted. You can't even get somebody to hear nothing. So I wasn't really going to waste a lot of time trying to promote on social media. I'm coming on here now, but I needed to make every moment count because we got confirmed Saturday by management that, yeah, go ahead, you can do it. So that meant I was going to push the whole week. Of course, not me. You know what y'all know that glory gonna have to come down, and it has. I've gotten great reception from people. Businesses are signing up. The public is very warm. It's like God is just opening that Red Sea to make this happen. So if you're in the Houston area, I want to ask you to come down and shop with some of the vendors. Give them hope. You know, it just takes a little bit to give somebody hope. You never know what you'll do to let somebody know. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, okay? If you can't make it, let someone know it's going down. 8449 West Belfort. Okay, the whole building. If you know a small business, if grandma, you know she cooking them pies. Grandma, you know, she know the church closed up. Tell grandma to come on down here. $50, grandma. I'm going to put you right beside me, but I want a sample of them pies. But anywho, guys, I want to thank y'all so much. You know, we're going to be doing this often. I'm excited that management is really trying to see what the turnout could be, because this could be an opportunity for that person that says, I can't really afford, you know, a building suite, you know, but I got these pies. They taste good and everybody say they like them, but I can't always have people come into my home. I just need a space that I know I can pay a little bit, get that audience, and start selling my pies. That's what I'm trying to create. No, that's what I'm creating. I'm speaking it into existence. Okay. So if you know anyone, you know, DM me, let me know, come down here. Okay. Before I am taking, we got like 2 to 3 spots left. I'm not doing competing business. What that means, we're only doing 10 spots. So what that means is if you sell t-shirts and another guy sells t-shirts, it's going to be first come, first serve. I'm not going to put you both in because I don't want you to be competing with each other, okay? And I can say this, I don't have a lot of male businesses. So if you guys know a male, maybe he does t-shirts, maybe he does print, you know, let him know, come down here. This area is plentiful. These people in this area support each other really well. That's the only way God has allowed me to sustain my thrift boutique. Like, this building and the people in here in this area have blessed me so much. And I just want to give back what I've been given, and that's hope. Okay, not even about the money. I've been given hope here, and I want to plant that for another small business. So if you know anyone, we got 2 spots left. I'm going to have to close it, you know, Friday morning at the least. It's going to be tomorrow, Thursday at 5 p.m. because I need to formulate things, you know, and I don't want to do nothing sloppy. We're not going to do business like that. I don't do business like that. We're going to tighten it up. We're going to make it professional. We're going to make sure everybody's informed. That's why I got to get on my Zoom call, because I have a meeting with my CEOs. That's what I call my vendors. Yeah, we might say vendors, but they're CEOs. I am speaking their companies into existence. So I got a meeting with the CEOs, and we're going to be discussing the expectations of the pop-up. I'm going to be renewing their minds, getting them ready to accept the public coming in, letting them know that it's about you warming up your face so that somebody will want to come and approach your business, because you can't do business. You look like, ain't nobody going to come. Girl, no, scars. But anywho, I want to thank you guys. Just wanted to clear that up. I hope I educated you. I hope that I was transparent in my heart in doing this. And I hope and pray that you guys come and support the small businesses. If you can't and you're in the Houston area, just push this through, guys. Okay? Push it through. Push it through. And we're going to open up this area. You know, I just believe that even if you got a little faith of mustard seed, you can move a mountain. And I believe that this mountain can be moved. And I believe that small businesses or businesses that want to promote in a building, it can happen. And I can't wait to come back on Monday and tell you how wonderful the pop-up went, okay? So anywho, guys, I got to get out of here because I got to curate this Zoom call, and I can't be late. That's tacky. Scars. No, beautiful pieces. All right, I love you guys. I love you to pieces. Thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. Get Barbershop Fresh. I believe you came to our building, Get Barbershop Fresh. We got a pop-up going on this weekend. You might want to contact me. The spot is $50. There's nobody with your product going to be in the building. So it's a great opportunity for you to grab that crowd. So contact me, DM, if you are interested in that, okay? All right, guys. I love you. I love you to roar in pieces. And remember, don't run from your roar. Run to your roar. The roar is rebuke, overcome, take authority, rebuild, and renew your mind. I love you. Remember, hashtag God is thrifty. Nothing wasted in the kingdom. I love you to pieces.